Yo, Tony here with the Mega Micro Review Stack. I have my indie, maybe a little bit of these with my Marvel stack. Mostly Marvel, but we'll start off with Doomed 2099. This is a one-shot. I bought it because I have a little nostalgia for the 2099 universe. Give you the breakdown of the review. It is Doomed from 2099. Goes back in time to prevent himself from becoming, I don't know, he has to stop himself from being on the path that he's on, or he will be all alone in the future. So Doom 2099 puts together his team of 2099, the whole crew, really. And they have a Donnybrook. They battle it out, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's a decent fight. It's a one shot. Not really sure where this fits into, I don't know, the whole Doom running everything. I haven't really been following that. But his past self actually wins. And I mean, it's a decent fight. There's a lot of, the penance stare, deathlock. There's a lot that goes on. It's pretty close. Old man Logan's involved. The maestro. But anyways, he fails. Doom 2099, but his future self fails. And so he goes back. You got a space-time continuum thing. And so you have those who lost. So they give you a shot at the 4. Now, I'm not sure what this means in the larger scale of things. I'm not really sure. So this wall he's looking at, everybody is gone. So all his Doom bots are wearing masks. So, I mean, it's just ruler of nothing. So I don't know. We'll see where that goes. If you're a 2099 fan, it's pretty good. It's a decent battle. Good artwork. Just not sure where this fits amongst everything. Is it another one shot that really means nothing? I don't know. But you know what? Glad it's in the collection. Amazing Spider-Man 10. I went ahead and got the Scott Campbell version. I bought a few of those. He's a good artist. Issue 10, though, I totally like this art. I think this is Adams doing pencils. No? Joe Caramagna. Magna. Oh, artist Michael Dowling. I'm sorry. He does a good job. Like, that looks really good. There's a real old school vibe to this Spider-Man artwork. He even has web spinners on his ankles. I wonder what's up with that. But anyways, it's Spider-Man coming back with a vengeance from getting beat down by Hellgate. And he's beating up on the Shockers. I'm totally curious about these ankle bracelets. I don't think these are traditional web shooters. I think there's something different there. It kind of is, really. It's kind of like more. But Spider-Man has a different attitude. In this issue, he tells Tombstone to go take a walk. It's kind of funny. Black Cat checking things out. They're just setting things up. But the biggest part of this, Shocker be playing around. That's good artwork, man. Pretty good. Catwoman, she be helping out. He don't need her help, though. He's darker, for sure. And the biggest part of this issue is at the end, he runs into somebody very close to him. And that somebody is Peter Parker. So what a mystery. Yeah. Totally ready to see what's going on with that. Can't wait to read the next issue. But got the the variant, the Bermejo is putting out some variants, and I'm grabbing both of those, issue 11 and 12, I believe. There's some Bermejo variants. He's doing such a great job. Got to get him. So yeah, some new cool stuff happening with our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm digging it. I'm ready for something different, something new, and hopefully this is that fresh take I hunger for. Cool stuff. Spider-Man, you can't lose with Spider-Man. I don't have, man, you're either into it or you're not, but that's a good offering for sure. Godzilla destroys the Marvel Universe. This so far has been pretty cool. It's only issue 2. There is some bonding with the symbiote, which is, I think it's super interesting with a Godzilla level kaiju, you know. It's good artwork, holds up. Now, I thought it was Godzilla kills the Marvel Universe, but he destroys. So we'll see what the difference is there. But yeah, there's a lot going on. Like the Crimson Bands, if they can't even hold him, like even Magic Godzilla is just too powerful. Spider-Man is beat up. So really, this is just the second issue where, oh, they enlist Fin Fang Foom. I thought this was an interesting take into the battle, and to no avail. Yeah, that's a good way to do issue 2, is bring in that dragon, Fin Fang Foom. What is Stiltman doing here? It's ridiculous. But yeah, they do get Godzilla into, I believe that's the multiverse. Or the negative zone, maybe? No, the astral plane. I'm sorry. So that's where we're left off. He's in the astral plane, and the negative zone, the Fantastic Four were trapped there. You get a little, looks like an evil Herbie. So there's some stuff going on that's pretty cool. Some mystery stuff. I would totally, if you're going to get into this, I would get the first issue, jump on it. I don't think there's anything groundbreaking going on. It's just an entertaining read. Especially if you're a Godzilla fan. Like, I mean, he's in everything right now. Everything. It's kind of ridiculous, but G.I. Joe, this is a great series. This isn't the American Hero series. This is just your plain G.I. Joe, and this one has been great. I'm totally glad I got in on this, the ground floor, with issue 1. You're starting to see the Energon Universe merge, and this fight, like, he's been upgraded. He has some upgrades. He's trying to get his revenge on the Baroness. So the Baroness is pretty much a good guy now. And you have Raptor. That's a cool character. See, I'm not a G.I. Joe kid. Like, I didn't grow up with the toys, or I have the first series of G.I. Joe comics, but it was just because I bought somebody's collection that had them. So like right now, I'm new. I'm green to this. So this Raptor character was cool. And pretty much in this issue, you're introduced to, this is a setup for the Transformers to meet Cobra. There's some Destro stuff. He's hanging out with his lady. He finds out Cobra Commander, like something happens here. Cobra Commander is making clones, I believe, and Destro is freaking out, and I think Cobra Commander gets him. Yeah, they kind of leave you there. And this is a decent little bait and switch that goes on. They get the best of him. The artwork's good, man. Like, it holds up with what's going on. I dig it. Blood. So the Transformer takes, I forget his name, but they're doing some investigating in Mars. That's Destro's little industry. And they get caught. Risk follows them. That's a new character. Follows them. And then here it is, the ambush. This is such a great outro. Like, there you have your Transformer. Like, yeah, it's going down. I totally love that shot. Good stuff. Yeah, if you're a G.I. Joe fan, you're totally into this. I ain't got to tell you or recommend. You're already into it. I would say I like this series better than the Real American Hero series. Just saying. Next up, we have the first issue of Black Cat. I don't know, decent. Arthur Adams did the cover. He does them good girly covers. It was okay. Like I said, nothing groundbreaking. It's kind of goofy. It has that goofy vibe. Like, I'm trying to think of something else. Like, I don't know, like a goofy Deadpool vibe. Because he's breaking the fourth wall right here. So I don't know. It's really not resonating with me. I probably won't keep this up. I'm glad I have the first issue, but it's just her, I don't know, battling it out with the lizard. And I don't know, man. There's just not much here. It just, yeah, man, like nothing really. Yeah, I won't keep following this. I mean, it has a decent setup at the ending, but it's just like it's flat. Not sure. I don't know. Is it just a silly girly like type thing? Like that's what it felt like. And that's not, I ain't dissing anyone, but it's just maybe it's targeting a different audience. I could see that. But it definitely, I don't know. I guess I like stuff a little bit darker. But speaking of dark, Wolverine, number 12. Not too bad. Ahmed is Saladin Ahmed. He's you know, it's he has those little hooks. So you have Mastermind, give you the mini review. Mastermind is messing with Wolverine's mind, making him think his mother is still alive. You know, this is Mastermind, that's one of the deceptive, like, you know, his mutant power, it really is deceptive where he can really make you believe something, like, you know, with the whole Phoenix saga, like with that. But he does a number on Wolverine here. Wolverine figures it out. So this issue, he pretty much figures out what's going on. And it looks like Mastermind has had a power upgrade. He's stronger now from living on when they're all on that island. And he's also, I think he's a little more mentally unhinged. So of course, Wolverine takes care of that. So that's what this issue is. He figures out he's been had. Yeah, he gives him the what for, son. But it doesn't do anything. There's a weird astral, mental, like psychic type deal going on. And that could be part of his power upgrade. So it's all, I think he's still in the illusion. So Mastermind's more powerful for sure. But our guy Wolverine, he gets out of it. He slices and dices. He truly is the best at what he does. So he makes it out. This was an interesting ride. It really was. I thought his mother was really back for some reason. It's a real poetic ending too, as far as walking away, you know, burying the past type deal. Not too bad. It'd be a good little trade to have, trade paperback. It'd be worth that. I'm really looking for that pal though, that Wolverine story that really brings Wolverine, you know, like there was a lot of viciousness in there, but it's missing something. Recipe's almost there, you know what I mean? We'll see going forward. I'll keep buying it. Moon Knight, Scarlet Redemption Part 2. Read Part 1. Part 2 is more of the same. He's a great writer, and it's really I say poetic. It's well written. Like when I was a kid though, I would not get into this at all. But being older, I'm more appreciative of good writing. And this is there. DeMatteis is a real great writer. So you're just getting more. This is just issue 2 in this run. I think there's five issues. I'll go ahead and finish it off, but it's just more of their relationship or lack of relationship. But if you're in the deep writing, this is a really good ride. Yeah, you can just tell by the artwork. Artwork's good. It holds up, man. It matches the tone of what we're dealing with here. Yeah, it's really delves into their relationship. I'm not used to Moon Knight having any type of relationship with anyone. It's really, I don't know. It's interesting. I will say I am intrigued. And then he's talking to Khonshu, which I find that always this whole like it's a real entity, but I mean it's comic books, right? So yeah, I totally like these shots right here of him meeting her. That really reminds me of the Amazing Spider-Man and the Gwen Stacy storyline. Like up when you're up on. Anytime I see anything like that, I think of that. That's how iconic that is. Yeah, he meets her up there, man, and she, great panel work. We got the close-ups. Goes well with the tone of what's going on, and man, she gives him a stab in the back. Literally stabbed in the back. Figuratively and literally. So that's where our hero is left. Falling through the smoke and into the water. Gwen Stacy style. Yeah, that's a really good shot of him going into the depths of whatever turmoil. It's kind of like a figurative um, drawing. He's not just falling; he's falling through a lot of haze and smoke and turmoil. It really matches the tone very well. So, oh, and then like she blows up his Moon Knight ship. Man, that's hardcore. So it ends with like a very 80ish type of ending, the explosion. I could just see Van Damme running out of that. Yeah, man. Let's give this to Eager. So yeah, hopefully you got something useful out of the little mega micro review. Like I said, Marvel with just a hint of the indie. Yeah, really just G.I. Joe. But yeah, Spider-Man's getting good. Get it.